My brother and his family came for a visit last month. My kids and I play with Lego, and we have fun leaving little dioramas around my house. Just silly stuff like a fight between Iron Man and Darth Vader on the Loot Llama. It's just our way of leaving Easter eggs around the house. My nephew really liked them and decided to take a few home. When we noticed they were missing, I asked my brother to bring them back. He said that it was just kids being kids and that he would bring them back the next time we saw each other. I saw him for coffee and I reminded him beforehand that I wanted all our stuff back. He forgot to bring the toys. Okay, game on. We went over to his place for a barbecue. I told my kids that unless all our stuff was returned to us when we got there, literally anything in the house was fair game. Like the godless barbarians they are, they went to town. When we left, I don't think there were any remotes, small electronics, or beer mugs left at his house. I actually had to sneak the dog back into my brother's house before we left. I started getting calls on our way home. I ignored them. When I got home, I returned his calls. He said a bunch of stuff was missing from his house. I said I would check with the kids. He said that I knew exactly what happened and that he wanted his stuff back. I said I would box it up and return it the next time we saw each other, as long as we got our Lego back. He was at my house with my Lego later that evening. He had even accidentally included stuff that wasn't ours. I returned it along with the stuff my kids and I took previously. I told him that this is how we would be dealing with his kid in the future. He was furious that he had to make a special trip to return my stuff. My parents think that there is a huge difference between an 8-year-old taking Lego minifigures and a couple of teenagers pillaging their uncle's house. Am I the jerk? This story was honestly hilarious, and a lot of people also thought so too, because they had a field day in the comments. One of my favorites was one that said OP's barbarians should have taken all of their uncle's toilet paper too while they were at it. And there was another one that says, I love that they even got the dog. An 8-year-old knows not to take toys/stuff from others. Well played. The last comment says, I wonder how much of that other stuff the brother had was borrowed from his kids' other friends or ex-friends. I'm curious about that too, because how could OP's brother not know which toys belong to his son? Unless someone's buying OP's nephew a lot of toys, or the kid's stolen a number of things from other children. Either way, OP, you and your kids get a 0 on the AITA scale. Normally, I wouldn't support the idea of stealing from someone, but this time, OP using this type of petty revenge on his brother to drive a point home was fine in my book. Plus, his brother won't be able to say he wasn't warned the next time his son decides to steal something from his cousins. And that, folks, wraps up this episode of r/Am I the Jerk. If you liked this video, then click on this next video for more unbelievable stories like this one.